Good afternoon and blessings out there, everybody. What's going on? It's your man, Rod Hickman, Generational Wealth Builders, where poverty ends with us. Look, super excited to come to you, y'all. We'll just a little over 48 hours away from the Total Man Renewed Conference here in the metropolitan city of Covington, Tennessee. And I am elated. I am thrilled to be able to have this conference, to be able to host it here. I'm just super excited about it. I think I know it's just time for men to have an opportunity, for men to get together and really talk about some of the things that are plaguing us. But more importantly, let me go ahead and say it, and I might lose a few folk when I say this, but this isn't no kumbaya here. This is a call to action, right? So that's more what this is. This conference is more of a call to action where we need men, fathers, standing up in our communities, doing what we need to do, leading from the front, right? So let me share my screen real quick for you to be able to see the flyer here. So again, it's that time. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend about the Total Man Renewed Conference. Again, we're super excited. Look at some of these topics that we have. Fathers in faith, reclaiming my home and children. Fathers in healthcare. Healthy fathers are needed. Come on, brothers. And again, I feel like a bit of a hypocrite because I just don't really go to the doctor like that, but I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I have my word. Fathers building the community, leading in service. We need fathers leading in the community now, right? Come on here. We know we got to make a dollar, but at the same time, we need to be doing those things that impact. You can see them there. But again, we're just elated to be able to have this coming up. Again, you still have time to register. It is going to be at the Covington Civic Center starting from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We are going to have food, y'all. Like, we ain't just got no little bitty food, but we got some food, y'all. So we want to make sure that you all come out. I know we have men coming. I know we got men coming from Tipton County, Shelby County. Again, we have some powerhouse men, powerhouse influencers that are here in the Tipton County area. But listen, that's it. Want you to make pleasure to be with us there. Make time to come and hang out with us. Well, listen, today I am getting ready to spotlight one of our vendors. Now, y'all know me. I'm a very relational guy. I'm a very, very relational guy. And throughout my journeys, when I meet a good man, I like to make sure that I connect and stay connected with them. Because let's just be honest, good folk are a rarity in today's time. Good folk are just a rarity. And when you meet a good man, you got to hold on to him, right? And so I met this man when I was doing consulting in supply chain right around the beginning of the pandemic. He and I met. We hit it off real fast. Again, we worked together for a short time because that was kind of a toxic place. And he chucked the deuces before I chucked the deuces to him. And so when I had this event, when I put this in mind, one of the main things that I really want this to be able to do is, a lot of men out there don't have the tools that are necessary to be successful. A lot of men out there are siloed. They're out there by themselves. And we don't have a network. We don't have a tribe, so to speak, of people that are from our different areas, our different collectives, if I can use that word. And as a result of that, we struggle, we suffer. Well, one of the things I know that every man needs to have, and that is a professional headshot, right? Every man needs to have a professional headshot. It's not just enough to take a selfie. You need to invest in you. And so at the Total Man Renewed Conference, we are going to have a vendor there that does headshots. And this is my friend, my brother. I want to introduce to this platform Mr. Melvin Smith, W. Smith III, a.k.a. Lefteye Photography. How we doing there, my man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, we out here in these meeting streets, man. Man, thank you so much for being on this. I really appreciate you so much for coming to partner with us. Even though you live in Shelby County, you're coming all the way out to Tipton County.
I live in Fayette County, actually.
Okay. Yeah, nah, I'm messing with you. But either way, you coming across line. You coming, you using gas to come here. But no, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. So I tell you what, man, introduce yourself to everybody out there that's listening.
Well, what's going on, people? I'm Lefteye Photography, Melvin Smith of Lefteye Photography. Been doing photography since about 05, maybe. Do portraits, weddings, events, branding shoots, whatever you need. I can do it for you. And I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware. Me and my wife, we moved here about 10 years ago. My job moved out here, so we ended up coming out this way. Never thought I would be in the Memphis area, but here I am. God put me here, so here we are.
Yeah, man, I think a lot of us can say that. I ain't never see myself being out here. Funny story, when I was in the military and I left Fort Campbell, I ain't know the Lord then like I know him now.
Right.
But like I can say I gave Tennessee the 2-finger salute or the single finger salute, both hands, and said I never come back here.
Right.
But God certainly has a sense of humor. Now, let's get started real quick. So, what got you into wanting to get into photography?
Well, that's a funny story. I started out I went to school for music and video business. I was doing sound engineer for different gospel artists and things like that. And we took a photography class. I took a photography class. One of my classes was photography, and didn't think nothing of it, and I was wondering what happened with the screen.
No, you good.
Didn't think nothing of it. And then I was like, And then one day I went into Best Buy to get a CD and came out with a camera. So I got home with the camera, and didn't realize the camera needed a lens. So I had to go back out to buy the lens. And I said, let me hold on to this. I said, I'm probably going to return this, but let me just fill it out. Ended up taking the camera and loving it. A friend of mine was doing photography. He loved it. So I started doing photography, and I was like, wow, I really like doing this. I really like, capturing people's images and seeing the reaction of them. So I just love it and stayed with it, man.
Man, well, I tell you what, man, you really, really do some great work.
If you scroll up, you'll see my portfolio. Keep going up. I mean, go down, brother.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Click on any of them.
Yeah. So we know you're gonna be doing the headshots for us. We appreciate that.
No problem.
Man, like I say, these are some great headshots. Now tell me, when you do a headshot, what are you thinking about in the headshot? What's your inspiration?
My goal is to capture their personality. So when they get that picture back, they say, wow, that's really a sharp picture of me.
Right.
A lot of people don't think that they need headshots, but headshots are very important. They're important for your LinkedIn. Some people use them for their resumes. And in the time of death, we use old pictures from 1975 and now we're in 2025, and your face has changed. So it's always good to have an updated headshot for anything, for social media. Social media is big right now, right? To brand yourself, to put yourself out there. People love looking at pictures, and the one thing I can always say is, when something tragic happens to somebody's house or something like that, the one thing they wish they had were the pictures.
That's right.
And people don't think that it's an important thing, but it really is. To have them pictures, to have the memories, for your grandkids, for your great grandkids. I've got pictures from my great grandmother that I cherish. And we need them pictures just to remember.
That's right. Like, and so I think, and again, I know you're a man of business. I know you're a man that understands operational management. When you see someone on LinkedIn that has more of a selfie versus investing in themselves and having an actual headshot, what does that say to you, or does it say anything to you?
Well, you just said it. It looks like they haven't invested in their self.
Right.
You need to invest in yourself. You're your brand, as you
Right.
see on my shirt. I am my brand.
That's right.
So we are our brand. So you want to always make sure that you have a good picture, not holding the camera out here and taking the selfie, but having a professional shoot done for yourself, for your business, for your organization, for anything. It's always good.
That's right, man. Look, these are some crisp pictures. Now, and again, I just want people to know, this is the events tab, and I'm looking at some of these folk on here. Now, some of them I don't know, but I know the fella. I can't call his name.
Melvin Chris Bell.
That's right. That's right. The one that sing that God is.
Yeah,
that's one of his songs. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
And I know he did that other gospel song. Oh Lord, I can't think of. But either way, yeah. So man, you actually are getting the opportunity to shoot at these kind of events. How did you get this kind of access, brother?
By networking, man. You got to network. People didn't know me when I first came here, but I got out there and started networking with other people, and one thing came to another, and here I am. Right. And plus, people started to see my work on Facebook and on Instagram, and they was like, "Wow, you really have some good work right here." It's Shirley Caesar and Leandra Johnson.
Yes.
And you got John P. Key up there in the upper corner.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I just love doing what I do, man. I love it. I love the reaction that I get from when people see my pictures. I love getting, the compliments that people say, "Wow, you really captured our event perfectly." So I love it. I love it. I just love people's reactions to my photos.
Absolutely. And I tell you, I think for me, this one is probably one of the better ones right here between these two right here. Yes, sir. Because that's John P. Key. That's how I know him. Again, we go, I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. So all we used to sing was John P. Key songs, every one of his songs.
I think we all did, man. And we still do.
I know, right? Yeah. So let me ask you this question. So, and I see here you do gender reveals and stuff like that. Man, that's priceless right there. Now I see somebody else right there, like they're trying to move in on your spot there, man. But
actually, that's my son.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, that's my daughter. That's my daughter and my son-in-law. That's at their reveal.
Is that right?
So my son does video and photography. He does it full time. My oldest daughter, she does makeup, and my youngest daughter does hair and makeup.
Wow.
So we kind of the total package, if you want to say that. If we all lived in the same state, we would really be an awesome team.
Right. And so I see you do couple shoots. Where did this business come from? Where did this business model come from?
Hey, man, love, man. We want to show that love. We want to show that love and affection between couples, and couples love a portrait of itself. What better way to have a picture of a portrait of you and your loved one in your home?
That's right. That's right. And so how do you determine the picture? I mean, is it when you're sitting down with them? Do you just get a vibe? Do you get inspiration? How do you do that?
We just get a vibe. We get a vibe, and I tell them, go ahead and love on your spouse, whatever, or love on your partner, whatever you want to do. If I need to tweak something, I tweak it. Right. But the poses come naturally, pretty much. And if they don't, I'll help them out.
Yeah, now that's a powerful with that white on. I really like that white.
Yeah,
that's powerful. Yeah, man. Man, again, and so folks, I really okay.
Me, the wife, and the dog.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I see you, man. Yeah, and so you're a boxer owner. Okay,
Yes,
boxer.
sir. Yes, sir.
Man. So, man, I mean, so listen. So they say when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
That's right.
How is it that you keep? How is it that you keep for not burning out in doing this? How do you do that?
You don't really burn out from something that you love.
Okay.
When you love it, you can eat it, sleep it, dream it. It's just in you to do.
Right.
You know, you don't get tired until after it's done.
right. Yeah.
But in the like, I have, you know, sometimes I have little back issues and things like that, and I'm getting older. But when I'm doing photography, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything until after the fact. Yeah, because I'm in the moment. After that, I might feel it. But when I'm doing my photography, my wife, like, you're walking straight. Like,
right.
Yeah. But as soon as it's over, I'm walking back crooked.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't feel no pain. I'm just focused on achieving my goal.
Oh wow. And so, like, all of these pictures are so different. Every one of them is just so different.
And I like different things, different lighting, because everybody's personality is different. So you want to match the light with the personality. You want to match the light with the mood. So I don't never want to just set myself into one specific lighting pattern. I like to change it up for the people that I shoot.
Oh wow! Like, look at this here, man. That's now you. I know you. I don't know if you like a magician and you can't tell your secrets, but man,
we were in the water. We were in the water. If you scroll up, you'll see another one right on scroll down a little bit. See that one right here?
Yeah.
With the flowers. That's her standing. I don't know. I think you can click on it, but that's her standing in the middle of a river on a chair.
Man, look at this.
So we're in the river. I'm waist deep in the river. We put that chair kind of stunk it down in the sand.
Yeah.
I carried her from the beach to the chair, had to go back to get my camera and take this picture.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was a little journey there. But yeah, man.
Right.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. No, I can see that. And that probably aided to some of your back problems too. There, I get it.
If you scroll back up, I'm going to show you this picture. The girl, keep going. Right here. The one right here. Yeah, that was taken. Not too far away from me. They were tearing down some woods, and they were building houses right there.
Really?
And I said, this looks like it's in a jungle, something like that. I said, let's go out here and take this picture. And she came with the outfit. She came with all the jewelry, and it doesn't even look like it's here in Memphis. It's right. Matter of fact, it's right across the street from my house.
Man, you playing with me, man? Because I thought just me. I'm like, well, maybe that's like a green screen or something like that.
I don't really do the green screens. I like going to places and really capturing it at the place.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, that's phenomenal there, brother. I mean, God almighty, you know. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Man, look, so yeah, man. So this is phenomenal. And I'm very appreciative of art. And I see, you even got something so simple, right? Because not everybody That's just a Grizz fan, man. Like, hey, bro. Yeah. So
that's Brandon right there.
It is Brandon. It is him. You done picked up some weight.
This was way before me and you met.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So he's just a Memphis dude, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing there, man. Catching the family. And where was this?
This was actually at a church. I put up my own backdrop, so that's a backdrop that I had.
Okay.
And actually, the lady on the end, she lives in Hawaii, and she
Really?
contacted me from Hawaii and said that she would be in town and wanted a family portrait of her and her family. So them are her brothers and sisters and mother and father.
Okay. Man, look,
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if both of them passed, but I know the mother has passed. And, you know, they can go back and look at this picture and say, and just think about the time that they had as a family taking this picture, you know? So
right.
It's memories, man. It's memories. So you always want the memories.
That's right. Well, you know, and I love the whole color scheme and everything, man, because it's like it just. And is this something that when you do your consulting, you work with them and you say, hey, you know, what's your color scheme? And or did this just kind of
sometimes I do. Sometimes they tell me what their color scheme is because they know what better fits them and they know what they have in their closet.
Right.
But usually they come with a color scheme. You know, I tell them, you know, make sure you kind of match it. No be one wearing orange and one wearing green. You know what I mean? But you want to make sure that they're matching. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, man, look, I can sit here and go through these photos all day because they're just phenomenal. But man, so I know, and again, I'm extremely grateful to you. I know, you know, you say you're connected. You're talking about your network and things of that nature. But man, you actually got to get ready to get on the road. What you got going on in Nashville this week?
Yeah, man, I'm working doing some events for the Stellar Awards. One's for one of the guys. He just got nominated as one of the new artists of the year. So he's doing a concert up there. He wanted me to capture some pictures, and they have an appreciation service for James Hall, and I'm up there photographing that for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, that's tremendous. Your work speaks for itself.
Thank you.
Definitely par excellent. And I'm even more humbled, man, knowing that you're going to be down here with us in the metropolitan city of Covington, Tennessee, you know, giving the opportunity for these men that come out to this convention to be able to get those headshots again. And
I'm looking forward to it.
And then, you know, I just got to say, man, you know, for what you're charging, $50 a headshot, you ain't going to find that better nowhere, especially with the level of quality that you're going to get. So I'm about ready to just open up and say, hey, if you just want to come get a headshot, just come on through. Keep him busy. He's going to be there. So either way, man, any last words, man, as we get ready to get on up out of here?
Nah, man, I just appreciate that you asked me to be a part of your vision. I'm glad that, you know, me and you connected. You know, I forgot, you know, when you called me, I was like, do I know him? And then I was like, yeah, we used to work together.
That's right.
But, you know, that connection, man, connection is so valuable, man, especially like you said, when you meet somebody that's a good person. And, you know, me and you connected when we first met.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we connected straight on the dime, man.
Yes,
and I'm glad that we can still be connected in your event, man. I'm glad that I can be a part of your vision. I can't wait to see all the men that come out. Men come out.
That's right.
You know, we us men, we need help.
That's right.
Because you know, sometimes, you know, we didn't have that that teacher in the house. Some of us didn't. You
That's
know,
right.
we didn't
That's
have
right.
that teacher in the house. So some of us are winging it, trying to make it, trying to navigate this thing called life
That's right.
by ourselves. But when we can have help, when we have somebody that's trying to help us and do better for ourselves, it'll make the family strong. It'll make us stronger. Yeah, man, I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I think it's a great thing you're doing.
Well, man, I appreciate that, man. Again, man, my whole thing, what I really want people to understand, especially brothers, I mean, you said it, we're just out here winging. And, one of the things that we've lost is the sense of community.
Yeah.
We've lost the sense of community because there was a time when the community embraced everybody.
Yes.
But it's like we allow competition to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And when that competition came in, instead of me trying to help you, I feel like you're going to take something out of my mouth, so I can't help you. I got to try to keep you down. And I don't know where that mentality came. I mean, I know where it came from, but I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, we can go deeper into it, but
I ain't got nothing but time, brother. So we out there, man. Go ahead, man. What's your take on that, man? What's your take on that?
Man, me having my own business, I can't really go into.
I got you.
But we know what it is. We know what it was, and it was just a fracture that came into our lives, and certain things that got introduced into our communities.
That's right.
That really destroyed our communities. When they took the factories out of our communities, back in the day, man, the factories that were in the community, the men went to work at these like they lived. The men back then lived better than we live now.
Exactly right.
But certain entities didn't happen, and they took all that out of our communities, and other factors came into our communities that tried to destroy us. Right. But we need to get back together. We need to get, like me and you. We're two men, and when we met each other, it wasn't no competition. It was, let me help you do this. Let me help. Right. And you was there for me. I didn't know anything when I got there, but you was like, this and this and this and that. I mean, you were there to help me, and I appreciate that, man. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, we need to help each other as men. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and like you say, man, I think a lot of that was lost. And I remember, when we talk about, the factories and stuff like that, and I grew up poor, I thank God for my upbringing.
Right.
But I remember there was this gentleman by the name of Mr. Jerry. Jerry Pettis was actually his name.
Okay.
And, he was a blue collar worker. He worked for Lance Foods. You know what I mean? So I used to always see him in his little uniform. And he used to always get him a beer every day. And he used to have a bunch of change in his pocket. And I'm like, man. And I told him one day, Mr. Jerry, when I grow up, man, I want to be like you. And he said, no, son, you could be better than me. Now, I didn't catch the gravity of that then. Right? But, I understand what he's saying. Don't stop. That's basically what he's saying. Don't stop. And man, my biggest thing is legacy. And I think we've lost the sense of legacy as men. Again, this is on both sides.
Yeah.
Because or all sides, I should say, because of social media. People feel like if I live a good life on social media, then that kind of means I lived a good life. But it really doesn't. How are you impacting people?
It's a facade.
It is. It is. And it's a fading facade.
Yes.
It's a fading facade. And like you say, when you go to the upper room and now it's time to gather a funeral, well, now we're trying to find a good picture of it. Because at that point in time, we realized, well, what did he really do?
Right.
He was always at a cookout, always at a bar, but what did he really do? How did he really impact somebody's life? Yeah. What did he do that challenged somebody, challenged another man to say, you know what, I'm going to the next level?
Right.
I didn't like what you said, but you're right. I'm going to level up. I think we've lost that.
Yeah.
And I think until we can develop a ecosphere where it's okay to say, you know what, I lost it, but I'm going to get it.
Right.
If you help me, I'll get it. If you're willing to show me how to get there and not laugh at me, not talk about me, I'll get there. And that's what this conference is all about. This conference is not designed to be something where you can come and just check. It's designed for men to come and say, look, bro, I need some help in this area right here. Help me. And you're going to have somebody there that's going to be willing to lock arms with you, get it out the mud and get you where you need to be.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
And so, you know, like I say, I'm very selective in everything I do. And I know quite a few photographers, and I don't really care if they get mad. I don't. But I know the kind of man you are. I know the caliber that you are. And that's why, that's another reason why I have no problem endorsing you. So I'll tell everybody, hey, call Lefteye Photography. If this brother is shooting for the Stellar Awards, I guarantee you, for Lil Pookie, you'll be all right. Come on here. Come on here. Get Lil Pookie out there. Get Lil Shanae and Shabambu. Get them out there on Lefteye Photography. All right.
Well, listen, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
No, man. Thank you. So again, Total Man Conference, Total Man Renewed Conference, going to be this Saturday, August the 16th at 2 p.m. from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Again, want to see you there, brothers. Again, you can still register on Eventbrite, or you can register the day of. But come on out. Again, we're gonna have Bro Melvin there. We got another couple other vendors that are specially handpicked. That's what I'm saying, handpicked, because again, it goes to the soul of the man.
Right.
You know, I'll say this last thing. I'm trying to quit, but you know, when I look back over history. When you look at the men of that day, they were always sharp.
Yeah.
They were always dapper.
Yeah.
They cared about how they looked. And I promise you, man, I sincerely want to revive that mentality. I want to revive that. And I just believe, man, by offering headshots there, men are going to come and you're going to be able to capture them at a great point of transformation. All right. Well, listen, that's our time. Thank you so much again, Bro Melvin. Again, y'all go out there, Lefteye Photography. He will take great care of you. He is an expert par excellence. Again, I put his website there in the chat, but go check him out. So again,
come on, get your headshots. Come on, get your headshots.
Come on, get them headshots. Come on, get them. But so again, until next time, folks, everybody remember, knowledge is not power until it's applied. You can have an 18-wheeler truck that's gassed up, ready to go. And you could be revving on it all you want to, but it's not until you actually apply the gear and put it in, pie cutter, put it in gear, that it's actually going to go somewhere. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with this information that you receive. So until next time, it's your man, Rod Hickman, Generational Wealth Builders, where poverty ends with us. I'm with my man, Melvin Lefteye Smith of Lefteye Photography. Y'all take care. God bless. See y'all on Saturday at the Total Man Renewed Conference. All right. Take care. God bless and bye.